You unlock this door with the key of imagination. Beyond it is another dimension, a dimension of sound, a dimension of sight, a dimension of mind. You're moving into a land of both shadow and substance, of things and ideas. You've just crossed over into the Twilight Zone.
Yes.
Hello?
Yes, Mr. Hendricks?
Sloan, I'm sorry to call you on a Sunday morning,
Well, that's all right, sir.
but this won't wait.
What won't?
The Monmouth account. We're flying in ahead of schedule. The meeting's moved up to Tuesday.
I've got them penciled in for 2 o'clock Wednesday.
I know, but apparently they have other business in Manhattan. The word on the street is that they're talking to another agency. We'd better get our ducks in a row, fast.
I see.
How's the presentation?
Well, I was going to work it up in the morning, run it by you, order the storyboard.
There's no time now. We're in a crunch. We need a run-through right away.
But if I redo the pitch, the old boards won't work.
I'll put the art department on call. They can work all night Monday if need be. Just make sure you have a script by Monday afternoon. No later.
If that's what it takes, Mr. Hendricks.
I knew you'd come through.
But I was hoping that, well, that is, I'd planned to spend the rest of the weekend catching up on some other things.
What other things?
Well, there's the Bartleby
The
account.
Bartleby account can wait.
We need a different angle for the fall TV spots. I was going to clear the decks today, think it through in, you know, a new light.
We have to go on the back burner for now. Our main focus for the next 72 hours is Monmouth. Sorry to dump this on you with such short notice, though.
I understand, sir. Guess I'll just have to burn the midnight oils again.
I'm counting on you, Mark.
I know you are, sir. See you in the morning. In the morning. 24 hours. But not today. Not this afternoon.
Hey, take it easy. What's your problem, mister?
How about some service?
How about some peace and quiet?
I'm sorry. Will you fill it up, please?
Sure.
I drove out from the city.
No kidding.
Guess I'm not used to this. Country road, no traffic, open space. All this peace and quiet.
Yep.
The things I've missed for such a long, long time.
The driver's name is Martin Sloan, age 36. Occupation, Vice President Ad Agency in charge of media. This is not just a Sunday drive for Martin Sloan. Perhaps he doesn't know it yet, but it's an exodus from the pressures of a life that has taken its toll and no longer works for him. Somewhere up the road, he's looking for some much-needed sanity. But somewhere up that same road, he's about to find more than he bargained for. He may not have noticed, but he's just taken an unscheduled side trip into the Twilight Zone.
And now, the Twilight Zone and our story, Walking Distance, starring Chelcie Ross, with Stacy Keach as your narrator.
That's a sweet little sports car you got there.
I suppose. One of the rewards. Could you take care of it for me?
Take care of it how?
Oh, I was thinking a lube and an oil change.
Oil's fine. I checked under the hood. Looks good to me.
You can do it, can't you?
Oil change and a lube job? Sure.
If you have the time.
Today? No business on Sunday.
I don't mind waiting.
Well, this car don't really need it, I'd say, but
Please.
take about an hour.
I'm in no hurry.
Okay, if that's what you want. Not much to do around here in the meantime, though.
That's all right. I'm off the clock. You know, this road looks familiar. Is that Homewood up ahead?
Just like the sign says.
How far?
Mile and a quarter.
I used to live there. It's where I grew up, as a matter of fact. I haven't been back in, it must be 20 years.
That's so.
More like 25. And then this morning, I got in the car and drove. Guess I reached a point where, well, I had to get out of the city as far away as possible. You know the feeling?
Can't say I do.
One more meeting, phone call, presentation, another problem to solve. If I'd stayed home today, I probably would have jumped out of a window.
Oh, don't want to do that.
Sometimes you feel like you don't have much choice, so you get behind the wheel and head for Homewood, I guess. Walking distance, is it?
Maybe a mile and a half.
That's walking distance. Excuse me,
Yeah,
Wilson's ice cream parlor?
same as always.
Is the soda fountain open?
Of course.
I thought you might be closed today.
7 days a week.
Hard to believe.
We never close.
It's amazing.
It's our policy. Always has been.
I mean the place, the whole thing. Even the stools look the same.
So, what'll it be?
I wonder.
Yeah?
You still make those great chocolate sodas?
3 scoops.
I used to spend half my life in this drugstore.
Really?
I grew up here. The one thing I remember always ordering, that was a chocolate ice cream soda with 3 scoops. And it was 10 cents, too.
No kidding.
You know, you look familiar to me. As if I've seen you before.
I got that kind of a face.
And it's been a long time. 20 years at least. That's when I left here. I wish I had $1 for every hour I sat at this counter. From grammar school right through 3rd year high school.
Long time.
And the town outside, even it looks the same. Really amazing, you know? After so many years, exactly the same.
That'll be a dime.
Oh, sure. A dime? 3 scoops?
That's the way we make 'em.
Hey, you're gonna lose your shirt at this rate. Nobody sells sodas for a dime anymore.
They don't? Where'd you say you're from?
New York. Oh, you make a great soda.
Taste okay?
Wonderful.
Guaranteed or your money back.
Funny how many memories you connect with a place. I always thought if I ever came back here, it'd probably be all changed. But it's just as if I'd left yesterday.
You want anything else?
No, thanks. Look at the street. Just as if I'd been away overnight. I'd almost expect Mr. Wilson to be sitting in the stock room and sleeping just like he always did before he died. That's one of the images I have. Old man Wilson sleeping in his big comfortable chair in the other room behind that door. Thanks very much.
That's $1.
That and this. It's worth it. And more.
So long, mister. Come back anytime. Mr. Wilson?
Yeah. Oh, hello, Charlie.
Just rested my eyes for a minute.
Sorry to disturb you, but we're going to need some more chocolate syrup, Mr. Wilson.
Oh, good. I'll order some this afternoon.
Okay, Mr. Wilson. I'll get back to work now.
My God, nothing's changed. The streets, the houses. The Van Burens lived in that one. Mulrooney's over there, and Dr. Bradbury. Hi there.
Hi.
You're playing marbles. I didn't know kids played that anymore.
Everybody does.
You're pretty good at it?
Not bad.
I used to shoot marbles, too. We gave them special names.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, Aggies and the steel kind, the ball bearings we got off streetcars, we called them Steelies.
I know.
The ones you could see through, they were Clearys. You still call them names like that?
Uh-huh.
And see that telephone pole? Over there we used to play hide and seek. Right on this street.
This street? You were on this street before? I never saw you.
I used to live in that corner house down there.
Did not.
Yeah, the big white one. The two-story Victorian.
The Sloan House?
That's right. Oh, you still call it that?
You still call it what?
The Sloan House. My name's Sloan. I'm Martin Sloan. What's your name, son?
You're not Marty Sloan. I know Marty Sloan, and you're not him.
Huh. I'm not, huh? You want to check my driver's license? See? Right here in my wallet in black and white. Hey, where'd you go, son? I didn't mean to scare you off. Hello.
Hi, what can I do for you?
Bicycle shop. I'm surprised you're open.
Yep, Sunday's a good day. Kids come in, want me to fix a flat, always something. You know how it is.
I do. I came in here once a week at least when I was a boy. Had quite a few flats fixed myself.
You did, huh? What kind of bike?
A Schwinn. My dad bought it for me on my 9th birthday. I thought it was the greatest thing going, better than a car. I fixed the dents, repainted it.
I'll bet you did.
Not the brakes, though. When those went, I always took it here. For reflectors, too, and new, what do they call them? Handlebar grips, the big rubber ones. You have any Schwinns?
Over there. Old ones, new ones.
You've got quite a selection.
Some are collector's items. Looking to take one home?
No, I don't have a son.
For yourself, then. Some folks buy them for nostalgia nowadays.
What are you doing to that one?
Fixing the spokes. Gotta have them all in place to balance the wheel.
You know, I haven't thought of that in years.
What's that?
Why, I used to take cards, ordinary playing cards, and clip one to the front wheel with a clothespin,
Yep.
and it made the greatest sound.
Clickety-click.
You got a deck of cards by any chance? Yeah, wait. Here's a business card. I'll hold it while you spin.
That the sound?
That's it.
This is your card, huh? Sloan, I know that name. There's a Sloan family lives one street over.
The old white Victorian?
Yeah. Any relation?
What are their names?
Not sure. I think they have a boy that comes in here, though. They're probably listed. Or just walk on over. It's not far.
I know. House on the corner.
Yes?
Dad.
Who did you want to see?
Dad, it is you.
Who is it, Robert?
And Mom. Is that Mom?
Who are you? What do you want here?
Why are you both here? How can you be? It's impossible.
Who is it? What do you want, young man?
Mom, don't you know me?
Who?
It's Martin.
Martin? What in the world?
He's a lunatic or something.
Close the door.
Wait a moment, Mom. You mustn't be frightened of me. This is Martin. I grew up here. What's the matter with you both? Don't you know your own son?
That's enough. You've upset my wife.
Don't lock me out. Please, look at me.
And don't come back.
Mom? Dad?
Robert?
Keep the door locked from now on. And put this out of your mind now. Like it never happened.
But who was he?
Just some crazy person. Someone who lost his way and doesn't belong here. Who doesn't belong here at all.
cotton candy here. Ice cream for the kids.
Hello there.
Hello.
Going down to the pavilion?
Why, yes.
So am I.
Beg your pardon?
I say I'm going the same way.
Have we met?
I don't believe so. Forgive me for bothering you.
Oh, you're not. I just thought you might be a friend of my husband's.
A visitor, that's all. But it feels like home already.
This town is like that. Everyone's so friendly and relaxed. There's no crime or...
What a beautiful baby you have there.
Thank you. She's my pride and joy.
She must enjoy these walks on a lovely Sunday afternoon like this.
Well, she can't walk yet, but with a carriage, well, we can both enjoy it.
Wonderful spot, isn't it?
The park? Oh, it certainly is. This is our favorite place in Homewood, my husband and I.
And the music from the merry-go-round. That's always a big part of summer, isn't it? The calliope.
Oh, and the cotton candy. And the ice cream. And, of course, the band concert. We just love those.
I remember. Down there on the pavilion.
They play such wonderful music. Sometimes they make dinner first, and we bring it here in a basket. It's like, I don't know, like a picnic when you were a kid.
There isn't anything else quite as good ever. Nothing quite as good as summer and being a kid and knowing you're alive.
You won't get any arguments out of me. You say you're not from around here?
Not exactly.
But you sound like you know the park so well.
What I mean is I used to be. I lived just a couple of blocks away.
Really? You don't know how much I envy you. It must have been so lovely then.
Oh, it was. Just as lovely as it is now. Exactly. I remember the calliope and the merry-go-round, those great hand-carved horses.
No, they still have them.
And the bandstand. I used to sneak away at night from my parents' house and come here and lie on the grass staring up at the stars, listening to the music. You know something else?
What?
I played ball in that field right down there.
Did you really?
In the merry-go-round. Oh, my goodness. I grew up with that merry-go-round. Look.
What?
See the post?
Which one?
Oh, that one. That one there. I carved my name on it one summer.
Boys are always doing things like that.
I was 11 years old, and I carved my name right on that post. Just like that boy's doing right now.
That boy?
See him? You, there.
I wasn't doing nothing.
I know. I just wanted to see what you were carving.
It's not my knife.
Sure it is. That's your pocket knife. Go on, pick it up. And this is your name on the post. Let's have a look. Martin Sloan. But that can't be. You're...
Yes, sir, but I didn't mean nothing, honest. Lots of kids carved their names here. No kidding. I'm not the first one.
You're Martin Sloan. Sure, that's who you are. You have to be. That's the way I looked with that cap on my head.
I gotta go.
Martin? No, Martin. Martin, don't be frightened. Martin.
Why were you running like that?
I didn't want to hurt him. I just wanted to talk to him, ask him some questions.
Who?
I was going to tell him what will happen to him.
Tell him?
The boy.
What boy?
You didn't see him?
Tell him what?
I don't know. I really don't know. If it's a dream, I suppose I'll wake up, but I don't want it to be a dream.
I think you'd better sit down somewhere for a few minutes, rest.
But I don't want to rest. I don't want any more time to pass. Not now. You don't understand, do you? Of course not. How could you?
You may have had too much sun. You should find a nice place in the shade.
Please, let me tell you what's happened to me. The whole incredible, unbelievable story of what's happened to me today, just as I was going to tell the boy before it's too late, before you... If you'll just hear me out.
I didn't see any boy.
The one who ran off, the one who looks like me.
You'd really better rest now. You don't look well.
Martin? Martin, please. Where are you?
Robert, what are you doing sitting out here on the porch?
Just thinking, dear.
With what?
I don't know. Nothing much.
Shall I sit with you?
If you'd like.
Let me clear away the dinner dishes. There's another piece of pie left.
Maybe later.
Look at that moon. I think I will join you. Remember how we used to sit in this swing, listening to the wind in the elms as if it were talking just to us, while we made plans?
Of course I do. Hurry back.
It's been a long time.
Yes, it has. Who's there?
Only me.
Oh. So you've come back again.
I had to. This is my house.
Not really.
Look what I found by the gate. My old baseball glove. He bought it for me on my 11th birthday.
How could you possibly know that?
What happened to the baseball Lou Gehrig autographed? Where's that? And the bicycle, the Schwinn. You thought about buying it for a long time. Years. And you finally did when I turned 9. Best bike in the world, Dad. Hope I told you that. The best.
Who are you?
Don't you know?
What do you want here?
I just want to rest. Stop running for a while. This is where I should be. I know that now. Don't you understand, Pop? It's taken me a long time to figure that out. I belong here.
Look, son, you're probably sick. You got delusions or something. And I don't want to hurt you. I don't want you to get yourself into any trouble either. But you better get out of here now while you still can, or there will be trouble. You can count on that.
Who are you talking to, Rob? Oh.
Mom, won't you look at me? Look into my face. You can tell, can't you?
Don't come any closer.
Mom, just look at me, please. Who am I? Tell me who I am.
You're a stranger. I've never seen you before. Robert, tell him to go away.
Now look here.
You've got a son named Martin, haven't you?
I don't see what business it is of yours.
He's a pretty good boy. At least he tries to be most of the time.
He's a wonderful boy.
But he's not good enough to please himself. He's given to daydreams and not paying attention in class, and sometimes he won't listen, even to you. Most of all to you. Odd, isn't it? He has to find things out for himself the hard way. That must hurt you.
That's enough.
He goes to Immerse in public school.
How did you know that?
The month of August he spends at his aunt's farm near Buffalo, and a couple of summers you've gone up to Saratoga Lake and rented a cottage there. And once I had a sister. She died when she was a year old.
Rob, where is Marty now?
In bed, sleeping. You put him straight to bed, didn't you?
I'm Marty. I'm your son.
Please!
Take your hands off her.
You've got to believe me. I'm your son. Martin, look, my wallet. See? All my cards are in here. All my identification. Read them. Go ahead, read them.
No!
Please, they'll show you.
I didn't mean to.
It's all right. I deserve that. I'll leave the glove where I found it. Good night, then.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that.
Let him go.
Martin? Martin! Where are you? I've got to talk to you.
The band sounds good tonight.
I always do.
For the full moon. Get your peanuts over here.
I remember this night. I swear I do.
How about a cold soda pop there, mister?
Huh? Oh, no. No, thank you.
Peanuts, popcorn.
This very same night. It has to be. The band played that song, and then I walked over here by the big tree and lay down and listened to the next tune. Oh, I remember this song like it was yesterday.
Hey, what are you doing here? Are you following me?
It's you. Of course, that was our favorite song, wasn't it?
Mind your own beeswax, okay?
No, Martin, wait.
Last ride of the night on the carousel right here.
Let me through.
Nope, son, not without a ticket you don't.
I got to. He's chasing me.
Whoa there, wait your turn. You can't cut in line.
Did you see a boy, 11 years old?
Is that your boy? You best teach him some manners.
I've got to stop him.
Where's your ticket? Hey, you can't just jump on. It's already started.
Martin, I don't want to hurt you.
Leave me alone.
I just want to tell you something.
Stay away from me.
Martin, please, let me talk to you.
About what? You got nothing to tell me.
It's important, I swear. It's the most important thing I know.
Get back.
Marty, please. Don't jump off. Don't.
That boy, he's falling.
No. Marty!
Stand back. The boy's hurt.
His leg is bleeding.
Oh, my leg too.
We'll get him out.
Lift him up.
Be careful.
His leg is broken.
Somebody get him to a doctor.
Easy, easy, easy. Take it easy with him. His cap. Don't forget his favorite cap.
We got him.
Oh. I only wanted to tell you that this is a wonderful time for you, special time. Don't let any of it go by without enjoying it. There won't be any more merry-go-rounds after tonight. No more cotton candy. No more band concerts. I only wanted to tell you that this is the wonderful time. Now, here. That's all, Marty. God help me, that's all I wanted to tell you.
That's it, folks. Park's closed. Everybody out.
I'm going. Who's there? I can't see you with the lights off.
I thought you want to know that my boy will be all right. He may limp some, the doctor says, but he'll be all right.
I thank God for that.
Here. You dropped your wallet by the house.
Did you look inside?
I did.
And?
Told me quite a few things about you.
Nothing too bad, I hope.
Driver's license, cards, the money in it. Seems that you are Martin Sloan. 36 years old and you have an apartment in New York.
That's right.
Says your driver's license expires some 25 years from now. The dates on the bills? Those dates haven't come yet either.
So you know now, don't you?
Yes, I know. I know who you are, and I know you've come from a long ways from here. A long ways, and in a long time. I don't know why or how. Can you tell me?
I'm afraid not.
And you know other things, don't you, Martin?
What do you mean?
Things that'll happen. Things that haven't happened yet.
Yes, I do. I wish I didn't, but I do.
You also know when your mother and I... when we'll...
Yes. Yes, I know that too.
Do me a favor. Don't tell me.
I couldn't.
You grant me that grace. Martin, there's a saying. Every man is put on earth condemned to die. Time and method of execution unknown. That's a part of the mystery we live with. It must always be a mystery. Martin?
Yes, Dad?
You have to leave here. There's no place for you. No room. You understand?
I see that now, but I don't understand. Why?
I guess because we only get one chance.
Yes.
Maybe there's only one summer to a customer. The little boy, the one I know and love, the one who does belong here. This is his summer, Martin. Just as it was yours once. Don't make him share it.
I guess I'll be going. I don't want to, but there's no choice for me. No choice at all. I see that now, too.
Martin, is it so bad where you come from?
I thought it was. I've been living at a dead run, Dad. I was so tired. And then one day I knew somehow, some way I had to come back. I had to get on a merry-go-round and listen to a band concert and eat cotton candy. I had to stop and breathe and close my eyes and smell and listen. Otherwise, I might just as well not be alive.
But you are. Remember that. And when you go back to where you came from, maybe you'll find that there are merry-go-rounds and band concerts where you are. You've been looking behind you, Martin. Try looking ahead.
I'll try.
Promise?
I promise. Goodbye, Dad.
Goodbye, son.
What? Oh. Well, maybe one more ride to last me. If I can get this bum leg to work.
How much is this? $17.98. Shall I ring it up for you, Mel? If you would.
And these other things. Afternoon, sir. May I help you?
Is this Wilson's?
Wilson's Drugstore, yes.
And the soda fountain?
Over there in back.
Thank you, miss.
Hi, something for you?
What happened to Charlie?
Charlie? I don't know any Charlie.
He used to work here.
I'm the only one who works here now.
Do you make chocolate sodas?
Sure do.
How many scoops?
As many as you want.
3?
3 will cost you extra. 50 cents.
A whole 50 cents, huh? You got a deal.
Coming right up.
How's old Mr. Wilson?
Who?
Used to own this place. That was his office in the back room behind that door.
Oh, he died. Long time ago. Must be 15... No, more like 20 years now. Before they remodeled the place.
Oh, I didn't know.
What kind of ice cream you want?
Sorry?
We got 15 flavors.
I changed my mind about the soda.
That's okay.
Oh, these stools weren't made for bum legs, were they?
Guess not. Need any help?
No, thank you. I can walk just fine once I get on my feet.
Get that in the war?
No, as a matter of fact, I got it falling off a merry-go-round when I was a kid. Freak thing. Fell into the machinery.
A merry-go-round?
Over in the park.
Oh, yeah. They tore that down a few years ago. Condemned it. Little late, I guess.
How's that?
A little late for you, I mean.
Very late. Very late for me. I gotta be going.
Well, come back.
I don't think I'll be coming this way again.
Take care, then.
That I will. From now on.
Oh, hi, mister. Wondered what happened to you.
Nothing much. I just, took a walk.
Thought maybe you weren't coming back.
Was I gone that long?
Oh, not really. Just seems that way. Things are pretty slow out here.
Did you finish with the red sports car?
All lubed and ready to go.
Thanks.
I had some extra time, so I washed it for you. Thought you might like that.
Well, that was kind of you.
No charge for the wash, though.
Of course there is. Will this cover it? Keep the change.
Hey, thanks. You sure?
I'm sure.
Going on to Homewood?
Not this time.
Too bad. It's a nice place.
I know, but I've got things to do. In New York.
Maybe some other time.
Yeah, some other time.
Martin Sloan, age 36, vice president in charge of media, successful in most things, but not in the one effort that all men try at some time in their lives, to go home again. And, as with all men, perhaps there'll be an occasion, a summer night sometime, when he'll look up from what he's doing and listen to the distant music of a calliope, and hear the voices and the laughter of the people and the places of his past. And perhaps across his mind there'll flit a little errant wish that a man might not have to become old and outgrow the parks and merry-go-rounds of his youth. And he'll smile then, too, because he'll know it is, after all, just an errant wish. Some wisp of memory, not too important, really. Some laughing ghosts that'll cross a man's mind that are a part of the Twilight Zone.
Walking Distance, starring Chelcie Ross, with Stacy Keach as your narrator.
Thank you for
was written
watching.
For the Twilight
Don't forget to
Zone
join
by
our
Rod
channel's
Serling,
membership and
adapted
unlock
for radio
special
by
perks
Dennis
such as
Epperson.
exclusive contents
Heard
and
in the
more.
cast,
Until
Rick
next time,
Muller,
take care.
Rick Koenig, Jeff Lupetin, Doug James, Adam Tangway, Tony Castillo, Linda Ryder, Lynn Foley, Bruce Grossman, Laura Russell, Mike Algedeff, and Peggy Roeder. The producers of The Twilight Zone wish to thank CBS Enterprises, Carol Serling, Dennis Etchison, Dick Brescia Associates, Claire Simon Casting, Don Longo, Terry Jennings, the American Forces Radio and Television Service, our sponsors, and our radio affiliates for helping make this series possible. This copyrighted radio series is produced and directed by Carl Amari and Roger Wolski for Falcon Picture Group. Doug James speaking.